Hey everyone, first I wanted to say thank you for the people that took the time to vote on my poll asking what you all wanted to see. I have plenty of ideas in my own head, but I always want to see what my subs want so I can help where I'm needed the most. With that being said, please keep your eye out for other polls in the future so your voice can be heard. As the poll suggests, today's video is going to cover one of the YieldMax funds versus the field of other popular income ETFs to see if it is worth all the hype or just another flash in the pan. To keep these videos as short as possible, I wanted to cover each of the YieldMax core 4 funds in their own videos, beginning with crowd favorite TSLY. As I was planning on how to tackle this, my first step was to find out the top income ETFs, so I took to Google and searched several websites for the most popular income funds and compiled a list. Next, I wanted to compare apples to apples and look at these income funds versus the YieldMax funds during the same time frames to check the performance with the dividends being reinvested. In this video, TSLY will be competing against another 23 of the most popular income funds to see who reigns supreme. Without further delay, let's get into the numbers. Out of the 24 income funds, TSLY came in at number 7 for the best total returns with the dividends being reinvested. At the time of recording, TSLY boasts an impressive dividend yield of 67.78% while being down 32.64% from their 52-week high and having total returns with dividends reinvested of 12.84% since inception, which comes out to 16.44% annualized returns. Now, of course, you're probably curious to see the income funds that outperform TSLY, so let's go over those. Coming in at number 6 on the list, we have PUTW with a current dividend yield of 19.06%, while only being 4.14% off of their 52-week high and having total returns with dividends reinvested of 13.28% since the inception of TSLY, which comes out to 17.01% annualized returns. Coming in at number 5 on the list, we have QYLD with a current dividend yield of 11.92%, while only being 3.85% off of their 52-week high and having total returns, again with dividends reinvested, of 16.2% since the inception of TSLY, which comes out to 20.75% annualized returns. Coming in at number 4 on the list, we have NUSI with a current dividend yield of 7.74%, while currently 4.81% off of their 52-week high and having total returns with dividends reinvested of 19.12% since the inception of TSLY, which comes out to 24.48% annualized returns. Coming in at number 3 on the list, we have SVOL with a current dividend yield of 15.87%, while only being 1.81% off of their 52-week high and having total returns with dividends reinvested of 19.81% since the inception of TSLY, which comes out to 25.37% annualized returns. Coming in at number 2 on the list, we have JEPQ with a current dividend yield of 9.71%, while they're currently 3% off of their 52-week high and having total returns with dividends reinvested of 20.49% since the inception of TSLY, which comes out to 26.24% annualized returns. And the best income fund since the inception of TSLY is actually QYLG with a current dividend yield of 5.85%, and they are currently 3.14% off of their 52-week high, and they have impressive total returns with the dividends reinvested of 24.04%, which comes out to 30.79% annualized returns. Better yet, even though the fund that TSLY tracks, Tesla, does not pay a dividend, since the inception of TSLY, Tesla has had the best performance with dividends reinvested out of all the funds mentioned in today's video. With a 0.00% dividend yield and despite being 18.13% off of its 52-week high, Tesla still has total returns of 40.01%, which comes out to an annualized return of 51.24%, but to each their own. Look, all I'm trying to say is if you're buying these income funds to boost your dividend income today, but that income is not needed for a very long time, these funds could just be standing in between you and your passive income goals. If this video is anything like my honest review of the YieldMax funds video, I'm sure you'll have plenty of questions, comments, and critiques, so leave those in the comments down below. The next 3 funds I have the option of covering are OARK, APLY, and NVDY, so use the comments down below to let me know if you have a preference on which one you see next. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see ya.